Hi, this is Maddie Brown at Smashing Numbers, and I want to talk to you for a few minutes about the challenge that is starting next week on the 18th of February. The things in this challenge are literally what I did in order to change my life back in 2009. In 2009, I was working for the state of Iowa as a investigative auditor, doing criminal prosecutions and bringing people to felony charges for tax evasion and tax fraud. It was awful. I was miserable. I was unhappy. And I walked around every day saying that when I turned 55, I was going to take early retirement and I was going to start my own accounting practice the way I wanted to do it. And then I got involved in a management program at Drake University that the state of Iowa thought would be good for me as a potential leader in the state of Iowa. And during the progress of that year-long program, I realized how incredibly unhappy I was, and I reconnected with someone that I had had a lot of impact in my life in the 80s, and that man was Jack Canfield. I went to an event for a one-day event in Chicago, and Jack had several hundred people there, and I realized when I was at that event that I didn't even want to tell people what I did for a living because of the look they got on their face after I told them what I did for a living. And I realized how incredibly unhappy I was. And I decided that I needed to make some changes. I signed up for a coaching program, which was a radical idea for me, and I signed up for that coaching program on October 1st of 2009. And it was, at the time, a big investment for me to do, and I came away from it kind of feeling like it didn't work, okay? And it was a 90-day program. If I remember correctly, it was a 90-day program. And the main thing I got through that process was an affirmation that I used. And that affirmation was that I love what I do and it makes a difference in people's lives. And I got through the coaching program and I didn't think much about it. And I kind of kept this affirmation running in my brain on a regular basis. And I didn't see a lot of change right away. And so I didn't think that it worked very well, but I stuck with the affirmation and I kept doing that. And I kept taking the next small step to be in that accounting practice that I wanted to have. And over the course of the next year, I found an accounting practice that was for sale. I left my government job at 19 years, short of early retirement, and I bought an accounting practice in a small town near where we lived. Now, it seemed like an impossible feat. People said, why are you leaving your government job? You've got retirement benefits, you've got health insurance, you've got all kinds of reasons to stay where you are. But I was unhappy and I knew that I needed to make something different in order to get out of where I was. And the principles that Jack Canfield teaches all came together to help me move away from my state job and into self-employment for the business that I had wanted in my whole life since the mid-80s. And so it was an exciting time. And after I bought the business, I came in and I deliberately set about creating a practice of clients that I love to work for. And we work with a lot of coaches and entrepreneurs and people that are in small business and want to make a difference in the world. And I feel like if I can help them be more profitable, then I can help them serve more people. And by helping them serve more people, I serve more people. The first principle in this book is that you have a responsibility for every choice that you make in your life. And when you make different choices, your life changes. And over the course of the last 9 years, we have grown the business and we serve clients all over the country. And I can truly say that I love what I do and it makes a difference in people's lives. And so it can change. You always have the choice. The challenge that starts next week is the basic premise of how I changed my life in 2009 to something that wasn't even recognizable in 2010, and what I have done over the last 9 years to create the life that I love living. I look forward to seeing you on the challenge, and I would really like for you to come along with me on this journey. Thank you.